Yes, welcome to this small pre-lightning talk with Erik Hjelmvik that's soon will be entering the stage here at SecT 2021 here at the SecT Säkerhetspodcasten transmission. Precis. Cool.
Thank you very much.
That's perfect. So we just heard that you will be up talking about something that you spent the winter around.
Oh yes, I spent way too much time reverse engineering the backdoor in the SolarWinds Orion product. I did it just to build a decoder for the DNS traffic. But the talk is actually not about my decoder. It's about a few other things I discovered in the code.
Oh, cool. That's cool. So really trying to trick us into watching your talk, I guess.
I think I will be watching it anyway.
Anyway,
yeah, it's always interesting to hear what you have to say. But tell us about the messages that were sent out using DNS queries. Basically, what information could you extract from that once you knew how to decode it?
There were actually only two pieces of information that was sent from these victims, or from the initial victims who were running the SolarWinds Orion platform. And the first thing that they would said was their internal Active Directory domain name. Yep. So they would leak the domain name. Sometimes it was too long, so you had to actually split it into 2 or 3 DNS packets. After that, it would send the installed antivirus or EDR products. Actually, they only had a list of a few products, and if your product was on the list, it would sort of send that. And that's all the information the attackers got. So out of that, knowing the Active Directory domain and installed products, they sort of handpicked 1% of those to do further investigation or further attacks.
Exploitation, yeah.
Yeah, the other ones, they just disabled the backdoor, which means that for most victims, they just sent like 3 or 4 packets over DNS over like maybe 4 days. So 1 packet per day. And who would discover that?
That will go totally under the radar, right?
Yeah. And that's sort of what the talk is about, how they managed to stay under the radar for so long. What's the impact that you've seen that when you're checking this message? In magnitude, how many infections? When it was active, they got like more than 1,000 new victim organizations per month. I only see part of the data. I only see what people have gathered in passive DNS traffic. I would guess it's probably much more than that, but at least 1,000 victims per month is what they got, and they handpicked, probably less than 1% of those to actually do something about. The other ones they just shut down.
Cool. What got you into analyzing this malware then?
First of all, when this was published by FireEye, I realized that the update was actually still available from SolarWinds. So I downloaded it, and I discovered, hey, this is C# code or .NET. I'm a .NET developer, so I was like, let's have a peek in what is lying there. So I spent some time just looking around. It's like, I get the general, like what they're trying to do. Yeah. And then, but I was like, but someone will publish a good decoder for this. Then after a while, I realized that, people publish decoders, but FireEye didn't do a decoder. Microsoft didn't do a decoder. It was a guy in China who did a Python script that would decode this. So it's like, I can understand the pain trying to reverse encoding of .NET functions, but do it in Python and make sure that all your output will be the exact same things as a .NET function. So for me as a .NET coder, it's like, this is super simple for me. I just do the exact operations they do, but in the other direction, and I'll decode that. So that's why I felt, this is something we need.
Yeah. Because the decoding was it was not decryption, it was just decoding.
Exactly. It was like, not base 64, but base 32 with a custom alphabet. Just that I guess they used it to make sure that the output, the data they want to send is compatible with DNS. so that they just take the data and format it into a fake subdomain and to send it as a DNS query.
So how did because you said that you used your script to dive into this and analyze or notify the search of the different countries? How did they respond?
I have got
Joy?
Yeah, so I provided this script to search organizations and in some collaborative groups where people like work together to help make things more secure, and I've got really good support for that. People are thanking me for providing them with the tool. But my tool was only part of that. A big part was all these people who actually collected the DNS data, because my tool was useless unless you had a lot of DNS traffic. Yeah. And I was super impressed of how many people actually helped out and gather DNS traffic, go into these specific domains so that victims could be identified and could be notified by the search organizations.
Definitely a community effort then.
Oh yes, indeed.
Yeah. Cool.
Perfect. Let's not keep you off the stage because you will be the first lightning talk here really soon now.
Yeah.
Great having a chat with you.
Nice to have a chat with you, Erik. It's a pleasure to have you over here.
Yeah, it's always nice to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much.